In life you were a lone songbird that never could quite fix your broken wings. MS left you to perch on the cane branch, and at the end on that stem was us, your 3 leaves. So you never gave up, you made the best of it, even if you had to sing through the winter freeze. So you made your nest so beautifully on a withering tree. For years I wish I could take away your pain for a day, and give you my lace so you can once again know what it was like to run free. You weren't born to be a statue, watched you crumble before me. And I know it seems now all I'm left though is with your empty chair. Life starts out as a fear, then ends unfair, and death the dirty cheat carny that knows you'll never win the big beer. And as a kid I wasn't concerned about what I had, or at night where I laid my head at, as long as you were near. You always made us feel safe in the darkest of places. It didn't matter, we didn't have the rest of the deck of the cards, we were the 4 races. But that was our life, up in flames when our things, but not us, we were unchained. Glad to put miles between those places, with paces. And even if all we had was just the clothes on our back to wear, we were just happy there was no going back there. And as a kid, I watched you suffer so many abuses by the men that came in your life, who arrived with flowers whose petals eventually fell, and left you black-dyed with bruises. You'd lick your wounds because you knew they'd eventually heal. You wanted to be loved so bad you'd accept your excuses. You take a bit of heaven with a little hell, but you deserve so much more, Mom, than that comfort of that bed of nails. Unflinched with that attitude, bring it on, what's new? What's sad, you were used to it from the time you were a little girl. If anybody ever was held to the flame, robbed of their innocent youth, stomach forever knotted, I always wonder how could one woman take so much pain, forever haunted. And like what your mom did for you, you never let us go, our hands would forever cling. And through all my life, my depression and struggles, you find a way to take away the pain. You'd make me smile and giggle, and rid me of my compulsive fears. And even as a grown man, you goofily tickled me as if I was still that small child of yours. You used to throw up and catch it midair. And on each Mother's Day, there was no card that could tell you how much love I felt inside. And at times, you're the only person in the world that even cared to take part in my fight. I wish I could have stepped in and did more, but all I could do was sit at the ringside. Your body might have been dying, but your heart was so alive. And there was days you got up and I couldn't, I was in awe. Even in the end, on your deathbed, you showed unmasked strength and vigor. I cried and held your hand. You couldn't tell me with words because that's the last thing MS took. Your eyes told me, now son, I love you, and don't you ever forget.